tweet came out. She made a tweet about the situation. It's breaking news. Well, what I said was 100% intended to be a joke. I see why it came off as insensitive, and I apologize for that. I also understand the current price of the cookies may be expensive for some, and I promise we'll continue to consider pricing to keep mine as affordable as possible. I guess that's quick and to the point. I don't know in what world people would hear that and assume it's a joke. It didn't seem like it, because you continued to expand on it about, like, you'll spend your money how you want, I'll spend my money how I want. It doesn't come across as a joke, but I'll take your word for it. This isn't really the thing, though. Like, you don't have to change your pricing if you don't want to. It's just people saying it's expensive. Like, it's just people saying it is expensive, which it objectively is. Like, it's such a simple thing. I don't understand how there's even, like, a debate. I don't know what Hassan disagreed with me on. It's just a very bad look to say that the people that don't want to spend that much on a snack are broke boys. Like, that's tasteless. It's rude. It doesn't come across as a joke from all of the context. And the point isn't to, like, bring the price down. It's just, hey, this is expensive. Probably won't spend $28 on cookies. That's it. It's so simple. But yeah, I have no idea how this affects the future of her snack company. No clue. We'll see. It probably won't have any effect. There's no telling. I'm sure she'll end up being fine regardless. Hassan just defending his friend. Well, he shit on Valkyrie for the blue light stuff. Like, I don't think he's usually, I guess I don't know for sure, but I don't think he's usually one to, like, give his friends a pass. So I don't know what other angle there is. I don't know how you could ever justify shaming the people that made you rich in the first place and insulting them to their face and making them feel bad or less than you are because they don't have as much money. Like, it just doesn't make sense. There's really no argument you can make for that. It doesn't come across as a joke. It really doesn't. Like, if that 20-second clip right after it was her going more into, like, you know, playing a character, like, she could have made that work. Like, let's say you take Wubby. We'll use Wubby as an example. Let's say Wubby releases Gamer Supps Butt Juice, like his new exclusive flavor. It's fucking $50 for a single sack. And Wubby's like, hey, if you can't afford it, you're just fucking broke then, pussy. And he just, like, keeps going and expanding on the joke. You can make that work without it being, like, a disrespectful dig at people who can't afford it. Like, you have to bring people in on the joke. Hers really seemed like she was upset that this was even an issue. And that people were wrong for talking about it. So it just doesn't come across as it was supposed to be, like, comedic. Thanks to the resub spacing. Thanks, Emmett. We talked about that earlier, Lion. Hassan said your merch was overpriced and made in China. Someone tell Hassan that he literally uses the same merch company I do. We're in the same company. Brother, that's us. So, if that's what you think of the merch, you're insulting your own company. We actually talk about you quite a bit. Like, you are their friends as well. That would be a crazy hill to go on. I don't think he said that. That sounds like chat making some shit up. That seems more like bait than anything. Thanks for the big one spacing. Hope you're having a good day. Thank you for that. Goddamn. The old lady next door isn't home. I steal her undies. What a fucking weirdo. Nice. No, I think most of it's just been bait all night. 100%. I don't know what Hassan disagreed with. I haven't watched the video on it. But I feel like most of whatever chat has been saying has been a bunch of nonsense hooey. I don't know about that, Sapphire. Oh, it's not... okay, Jesus Christ. I know people aren't trolling about Hassan disagreeing. I know he made like an hour-long video or something. It's just, I don't understand what there would be to disagree about. No matter how you spin it, it is expensive, objectively, provably. And insulting your audience by calling them poor without many people being able to recognize it as a joke is a bad look. Again, even past the 20-second clip, she continues to expand on it in a way that's not joking about, you spend $8 on Twitter Blue, spend your money how you want, I'll spend my money how I want, and then right back to the game. It's not really like a haha atmosphere, and she doesn't really lead up to it in that context either. Like, that's it. The whole point is, it's just a bad look. People pointing out a legitimate thing, it's expensive. It's super simple. I just don't think this is a nuanced thing. The internet likes to take simple things and make them super nuanced. This is not one of those. Thanks to the resub, Swoogity. So you're the arbiter of jokes now. Yeah, actually, I am the joke police. That shit was trash. If that's your jokes, it's shit. Go back to the drawing board. Yeah, I'll be the joke police for that one. I do that for everyone, by the way. Anyone that does like poor shaming or whatever, like going for that kind of shit, yeah, I think it's trash. 100%. No respect for it. How about that? Crazy hot take. I think it's lame. Offended easily. Yeah. Yeah, I guess so. I will play more Lethal Company. It's a fun game. You can buy it, man. I'm not your accountant. You can spend money on it. Anyone's welcome to. You see the beat? Yeah, we already talked about the gumball shit, man. We already went over all of it. Yeah, Last of Us Remastered, I know. It's like their third one. I really couldn't care less about it. They just keep remastering that shit instead of adding anything to it. Yeah, Last of Us Remastered, I know. It's like their third one. I really couldn't care less about it. They just keep remastering that shit instead of adding anything to it.